Hey, what's up, guys? It's Smiley here, and let's just get right into the story about how my first fight went down. It all started during DPA. If you guys don't know what it is, it stands for daily physical activity. You just gotta keep your body active. We just consider it as a second recess, and we have like DPA every Friday last period. And I remember this time we were just usually always just playing, basketball. Just shooting some hoops. And when the ball gets stuck in the rim, if you guys play basketball, you guys know what I'm talking about. It's annoying trying to get that ball out. It's like stuck in like the backboard and like in the rim, like in that annoying little corner. So this guy, let's call him Chris. He takes off his shoe and throws it. And me just being an oblivious kid while growing up, I just seen a shoe on the ground, didn't know whose it was. Without any second thought, I just picked it up and gave it a shot. Like, I honestly don't know why I even tried. Like, my aim was so shit back in the day. Well, I'm not saying it's good like these days either. Well, I saw this guy then picks it up and he's pissed. Like, he just lost his shit. He picks up his shoe and hits me right in the chest. I remember not being able to breathe for at least like 10 seconds. And guys, yes, 10 seconds is like a long time. It's like 1, 2. Yeah, you guys get it. So I was just crying like the whole time. There was like 10 minutes left, and I was like crying the whole time. And this whole time, my friends were peer pressuring me into fighting this dude, saying shit like, "Oh, you're a pussy if you don't fight him. Be a man," and saying shit like, "Oh, this is gonna tarnish your reputation." Hell, I didn't even know I even had a reputation to begin with. But at that time, everything just seemed to make so much sense. Like, yeah, man, I gotta be a man. I gotta stand my ground. I gotta do something after school. So when he was leaving to go to his house, I yelled out, "Where do you think you're going?" Yeah, man, I know. I couldn't have sounded like a bigger dickhead. But like deep down, like I didn't want to fight him at all. I just hoped that he would just like walk away or that he just didn't listen. But all my friends were like beside me. So I'm like, okay, if they listen, he does it, it's still good. They're gonna think that he pussied out. But nope, this guy drops his bag and puts his two fists up. Like, no, it's not gonna happen. And this guy is ready to fight. This guy's coming at me, about to swing. And before he swings, I punch him right in the face. And guys, your first ever fight, you guys will remember for the rest of your life. Like that first punch you give someone, and I was just pumped up with so much adrenaline. And then I remember him, like, I'm not too sure what he was trying to accomplish, but he put his head down and he stuck out his two arms and he placed them on my chest and he was trying to push me. And I just took advantage of the situation and I just started pounding his head. And this guy, honestly, this guy was just like, I gotta give him like credit because he was a tough kid. Like, I was punching his head multiple times for at least like a minute. And after that's when he just had enough and just ran away crying to his house. And then I remember all my friends were like, "Oh shit, you just beat him up." And I was just feeling so pumped up. And then afterwards, all I see is this tall lady just walking towards me. And I'm like, she probably has some relation with the kid that I just beat up because we're just all young. We're young, we're short, and all you see is this tall lady. And she just sticks out like a sore thumb. And she was probably like in like grade 11 or grade 12. And instead of like making me and Chris like talk it out, nope, that's not what she did. She scratched me and yelled at me and then proceeded to push me down. And just like Chris, I cried like a little bitch and ran home, man. I remember like over like the weekend, my friends were saying, "Oh my God, you're gonna get charged. You're gonna go to jail." Cause Chris's dad, he was a cop. So I thought, oh my God, my life is over. Like I was not even thinking about high school at that point. I'm like, oh my God, no university's gonna accept me. This is gonna be on my record. And I remember seeing him like on the following school day on Monday. And where I live like where I used to live. I used to live like on top of a hill, and he used to live like below the hill. So for in order for me to go to school, I need to go down the hill. And when I was walking down the hill, I noticed him just like opening his door and coming out. And I was so scared that I just turned around and pretended like I was tying my shoelaces so he wouldn't see me or he wouldn't call me and like and just bring out his dad or something. And then what this funny thing is, when we were in school, like we were just like talking as if like the fight never happened. Like we were closer than ever after the fight. So there you guys have it, man. A fight brings two people together. So thanks for watching my first video. Peace out, guys. Have a nice day.